Hello everyone, so today I thought I'd film a video about the 5 myths of milk because I grew up thinking these 5 things were true because that's what the dairy industry want us to believe, that's what we've been told, that's how we've been educated, and I just thought I would tell you guys them and tell you the truth because when I found out this stuff I was so shocked and I thought I needed to tell you guys. I've told people these things, I've told my friends these things, I've told my family these things, and they are so shocked, and some of them have even gone semi-vegan because of this stuff, so I thought I would tell you. So without further ado, let's get started. Myth 1 is that you need cow's milk for calcium, or it's the only source of calcium. That is so false. Milk isn't the best source of calcium. The calcium that is contained in cow's milk, the body cannot absorb it, and a milk-free diet will not leave you deprived of any calcium because there are so many plant foods that are high in calcium, for example broccoli, chickpeas, kidney beans, tofu, fortified soy milk. There's so many. I have a lot of kidney beans because I love them, but kidney beans are also high in protein, so they're really good. Myth 2 is that we've been told that cow's milk strengthens bones, it gives you nice, strong, healthy bones. That is not true. That is like the furthest thing from the truth. This is actually a very dangerous myth that marketers shouldn't be allowed to get away with telling people this and advertising it as this. Got a foot cramp, got a foot cramp, oh my god. Okay, sorry. Research has proven that milk depletes calcium from our bones and increases fracture risk. And in fact, the countries that consume the most milk have the highest rate of osteoporosis, which is brittle bones. The USA, Sweden and England have the highest consumption of milk. These countries also have the highest rate of osteoporosis. I see this advertised on the TV all the time. One of them was for a yogurt, and they say that in order to get strong and healthy bones you need to have this yogurt because it contains dairy. Dairy is a great source of calcium. Yes, it's a source of calcium, but it's really not the best source of calcium and is not necessary. Myth number 3 is that cow's milk is not cruel. I'm not gonna lie, before being vegan and I read all of this and I found all of this out, I was so shocked, but then to myself I was like, wait, why didn't I think of that? Because like when you think about it, it's like, wow, that's actually really true. They're like humans. Like all mammals, cows must give birth to produce milk. They carry their babies for 9 months and they lactate for the sole purpose of feeding and nourishing their young. All dairy calves are stolen from their mothers, they're torn apart. It's a very traumatic experience and very stressful for the both of them. The calf is torn away from its mother within minutes of being born, sometimes even seconds. On so-called humane dairy farms, the calves are often taken from their mothers within the first few minutes of birth because the dairy farmers believe that they won't have enough time to bond, it will be less stressful basically for both of them because they haven't bonded, so they take them away and they think that's a good thing. And they think it makes it easier on both of them, and it's just like, you're taking a baby away from its mother, the mother that carried that baby for 9 months. Female cows are artificially inseminated, raped, year after year to keep them lactating. Some female calves sometimes join the milking herd. They typically spend the first 2 to 3 months of their lives in lonely hutches, fed milk replacers because humans are taking their milk. The milk isn't for humans, but we're taking it because it's the money maker. I say this all the time, but if it's not your mum, it's not your milk. Male calves are often taken to the veal industry to be slaughtered and then sold, or even for cheap beef. The veal industry would not exist without the dairy industry. So I'm going to insert a clip of a calf being torn away from its mother within minutes or hours of being born, and it's very sad. It's not graphic, but it's very, very sad and emotional. But I just want you to watch this, and yeah. I know these videos are hard to watch, but you need to know where your milk comes from. Not your milk, actually. The calf's milk. You need to visualize these things. You need to know what you're eating comes from, what you're paying for. You need to know what you're contributing to and what you're putting your money towards. So many people don't know this stuff. So many people haven't seen these videos, and so many people don't know these facts. That's why I'm making this video. Okay, so that's enough of myth 3. Myth 4 is that cows need to be milked. Many people believe that cows have to be milked because if they don't get milked, their udders will explode. In other words, by milking them, we're actually doing them a favour. This is a downright lie. Cows only produce milk for their young. If they're not pregnant, if they don't have babies, they don't produce milk. Simple. To keep cows lactating, the farmers impregnate them through artificial insemination, and this happens once a year. This traumatic process is carried out by constraining cows in what is known as the rape rack. Myth number 5 is cow's milk. Keyword cows. Cow's milk is meant for human consumption. Cow's milk is for humans. Milk is a great food source for calves. Cow's milk is essential for the baby calves in their few first months of life. But once weaned, they will never drink milk again. The milk from their mothers that the mothers produce for them. And that's the exact same for every mammalian species on the planet, which is why it makes absolutely no sense for us humans to be drinking it. As if that's not reason enough, cow's milk contains on average 3 times the amount of protein than human milk. This contributes to a number of illnesses and diseases. that might be the incentive that you need to help you ditch the dairy. So that is it for my video. I really was so excited to film this video for you guys because this is stuff that I wish I knew before I went vegan, and when I found out everything, it just pushed me and made me turn, and I really needed to share it. I need to tell people. People need to know this stuff. So I'm going to add some more clips to show you a bit more about the industry and just so you can learn something from it, because I really hope that it opens your eyes and you see the cruelty in dairy. I can't look at dairy in the same way. I just see the dairy aisle and I can't look at the cheese, I can't look at the butter, the ice cream. I cannot look at it in the same way. I just think of the calf being torn away from its mother, and it almost brings a tear to my eye because that's not ours. That's not ours to take. So I'm just going to add some clips and hopefully it will help you even more. But thank you so much for watching. I really hope you learned a thing or two from it, and yeah, see you guys in my next video. Bye!
Do you ever get mad when you take the kids?
Cows come crazy when I take the babies.
Then they'll burn them. She threw up?
They just go for veal.
And she broke her foot. It takes too long to heal.
Deadly manure.
Wham on her side. Oh.